right, so let's go ahead and correct it. Okay. Um, here we go. So what do we do first? First thing we do on the left side, we look for any what? Multiplication, parentheses, right? So we don't have any, correct? So what's the first thing we do? After the multiplication, we could go ahead and combine like terms. Alejandra Tovar, what can I combine on the left side? What can I combine on the left side?
The 4x and the 2x.
Which gives you what?
6x.
Very good. And then I'm going to go ahead and drop down the negative 10. And then I could also, on the right side, combine 6 plus negative 4, which when you do the t-chart, you have positive 2. Okay? Now, if you're correcting your work, I want you to put an x, x, x right now. Okay? Got it? So we got 6x minus 10 plus 2. Now, what are we doing? We got to go ahead and solve for x because x is on this side where the circle is, right? So then I got to get rid of the negative 10, right? I got to get rid of the negative 10, okay? And the opposite of minus 10 is plus 10 because in math, to get rid of something means the number 0. So how do you make it 0, right? Minus, you add 10 to both sides. So right there, if you got that right, put a little check. Oh, yep, I got plus 10. If you got it wrong, as I've been telling you, just circle it and write what you did wrong. Oh, I added instead of subtracting, and then that's it. All right? So you write a little blurb of what you did wrong. Okay, I didn't subtract. Okay? So then what happens here, Andrew? Andrew, what happens? I drop down the 6x, but then on the right side, what do I get?
Positive 12.
Very good. Now, if you got that, put a little check, check. All right, put a little check. Yep, I got that right. You see how everything I'm looking at? Now, the last thing, remember, you're doing is the opposite. The last thing is 6 times x. The opposite of times is division, right? So now I'm going to divide it because I want x on this side. I want your imaginary 1, right? So I have to divide it by 6, both sides, because that's your 1. Imaginary 1, and 12 divided by 6 is what? Is, yeah, 2. 2. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You guys got it? Then put a little check. Bam. All right. All right, here we go. Next one. All right, here we go. The next one. So far, so good? You guys got it? All right. So make sure you got it right. All right. Okay. The next one. Let's do another one. And this was the longest problem you had to do. All the other ones were pretty easy. So the next one is this. I mean, it came out of different orders, so it depends on what you did. And I hope you saw the video to kind of, I know that the display of the questions were all like cluttered. I did it nicely, and then when I sent it out, it all messed it up. So I don't know what happened, but I did a video for you on Friday, and I showed you the problems and I explained how to do it. Blah blah blah. So I hope you understood it or you took the time to look at the video. Because if I'm taking the effort and it takes me a long time, then you could at least give me a couple of minutes, right? All right. So the next one, it didn't say to solve. Some of you guys were solving for it, like going all the way down for y equals. But if you notice, it doesn't say anything. It just says line 2, question mark, which means, well, find line 2. All right, so obviously line 1 is correct. So you could start from line 1 if you want, all right, or from the problem, okay? So if you look at it, the next line, well, technically the problem is line 1. I mean, it depends. It doesn't matter. So if you look at it, all I had to do was this. What do I do? 9 plus 7 is what? 16, right? And then, well, you were supposed to write the problem down. 9 plus 7 equals negative 6 plus 2 plus 8y. Some of you guys, I couldn't even understand your writing because it was like I was like a side, it was this way, it was a lot of scribbling, and it's like, you guys made it more difficult for me. All right, so look how easy it was. Okay, so this is 16, and then I'm going to combine like terms. Okay, so negative 6. So Odalis, the negative 6y, I'm going to combine it with what other term? Odalis?
Mister, I can't see anything, and I think it's just me.
No, is it you? Am I sharing?
Yeah, you are, but it's just freeze. I can see.
How about now? Okay. Well, if it's full,
Okay, I
okay.
can see now. I can
Oh,
see now.
okay, cool. So what do I combine the negative 6 with?
Positive 8y.
Good. Which gives you what?
Uh, negative. Uh,
Remember, positive 8y, negative 6y. T-chart.
oh yeah, negative 2y. I think.
You think? Well, who has
Oh
more?
no, never mind. I don't know. I'm not paying attention.
You're
To
not.
be honest, I wasn't paying attention.
Ah. Okay, well, we've been doing this. This is pretty easy. This is like from week 1, week 2. Negative 6 plus 8y. Who has more on the T-chart, the positive or the negative? What's bigger, the 8y or 6y's? Odalis? Odalis?
Yes, it's 2y.
Okay, so it's positive 2y. Okay. Is someone whispering next to you?
Nah, my friend is next to me. That's why.
Oh, okay. All right, here we go. Oh, man. Tell her to get out, get out. You're in class. Say, shoo, shoo. Muerte. So now we go ahead and add 2, right? And then we drop the 16. So that's it, guys. So all you had to do was that, and then look. What's my answer? 16 equals 2y plus 2? No. Does this one match? Yep. Oh, there's my answer, B. So that's all you had to do was do the work and then write the letter. What matches. Okay. So then go ahead and if you got it right, put a little check. You got it right. Okay. So make sure you're writing this, Odalis, because you have to upload it. All right. Check your work. So that's the first one. Yes. Oh, you're welcome. So make sure you're putting checks everywhere that it matches with my answers. Okay. All right. Here we go.
Mister, so this is the correction?
Yeah, this is the corrections.
Are you gonna post that as an assignment?
Yes. Yeah, and that's points. And all I want you to do is just correct it. I mean, I already give you a grade. This is just giving you extra points. All right, for doing. Don't just put XX because I spotted a few kids da da da, and I'm like, wait, that's wrong. Why did you put yourself a check? Laziness. Come on, guys. Don't be lazy. All right. So next one, right here. So here's line 1, line 2, line 3, line 4, line 5. It says which line is wrong. So what you had to do, you had to do the work. So in essence, you had to write it down. Okay, write it down real quick. Okay. So then what do we do, Carlos? After I draw the line in the middle, let's work on the left side. What do I look for, Carlos? What do I look for? Do I start adding and subtracting, or should I do multiplication, distributive property?
I think. Let me see if I got my notes right.
Do I start adding or do multiplication first?
You do the multiplication with the -5.
Very good. So how many arrows? Two arrows?
-5 times. Yes.
So -5 times -2w gives me what, Carlos?
+10W.
Very good. -5 times +1 gives me what, Carlos?
Um, -5.
Good. And then everything else, we just what? Drop it down. Okay? Equals. And then we go ahead and look for multiplication. -3 times -2, which is -6. I'll put a -1 here so I can multiply. Negative times negative is positive. 1 times 4 is 4. So now you stop there, and all you had to do was, does it match? 3 plus 10w minus 5 minus 2w equals negative. Oh, it matches. So this is okay, right? So now the next one, we're going to go ahead and do step 2. Okay? So step 2 is what? Combine like terms. Okay? So when we combine like terms, what am I going to combine on the left side? Emerson. Emerson, what are we going to combine on the left side? Right here. What are we going to combine on the left side? Otro. Oh my goodness. But you should know how to do this. What are we going to combine on the left side? Emerson? Emerson? What are we going to combine on the left side?
So you're gonna combine.
Yeah, I mean, you've been doing your work for the past 2 weeks. I mean, I don't know why you don't get it now. You've been doing your work. Um, I don't know then. All right, Emily Cervantes, moving on. I don't want to be wasting time. Emily Cervantes, do you know what we combine on the left side? And then I'll call you back, Emerson, so pay attention to the answer.
+10W and -2W.
Thank you. All right, I'm going back to Emerson. Did you hear the answer?
Yeah.
What are we combining? Very good. Why? Because they both have?
The W.
Right. So then we're going to combine what else? So let's go ahead and 10W minus 2W is 8W, right? So then if Emily helped you there, what else am I going to combine?
The 3 and the -5.
Because those are constants, right? So what do we get when we get 3 and -5 when I do the T chart?
You get -3.
No. 5 take away 3?
Oh, you get booked in 2. My bad.
Oh, otro.
Oh, my.
Ah, -2. Oh, man. Yeah. And then on the right side, let's. Ay.
There's a lot of people coming in my fucking restaurant.
Otra vez.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, man. Restaurant? You have a restaurant?
Well, where I work at, like,
Oh, okay.
you know, but I
Oh,
have to, like, deal with all that.
the hectic stuff.
Yeah.
All right. So, how about this one, Hector? Emerson. Let's do -6 plus 4. -6 plus 4 using the T chart.
12 plus 2.
Positive or negative? Ah, negative because negative has more. So my answer is 8W minus 2 equals negative 2. So look at step 2. Is that match? No, so right here, this is where they made the mistake. Line 2. Line 2 is wrong. So then you should have put line 2 is incorrect. And that's it, guys. That's all you had to do. Okay? That was it for that one. Okay? Check your work. If you got it, say, okay, I got that right, I got that right, that. Yep, I got it, mister. I got them all right. I got every little thing right. Okay? All right, and then the last one, okay, the last one, it says, I kind of messed up here, but if you look at this, it says, it says, when solving for x, what should be the first line? But I put second line, but that's fine. But you see the answers. And do you have to solve? No, you don't have to solve. All you have to do is, do the work. So let me go ahead and pause the video real quick so that I could write the problem and I'm not just. All right, here we go. So then you look at the answer, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and do the work and then try to match it. All right. So now what do we do first? Let's see, Jose. Jose, when I have this problem, after I draw the line, Jose, what do I look for? What do I look for? Right. Thank you, Jose. So we're gonna 5 plus no. So you should have put arrows like this, right? So sticking with Jose, what's the first term I should get? What's the first answer I should get? 3 times 2x. And then minus 3 or what? What do I get? Which is 9? Yes. Very good. So then on the plus negative 3, you could always add a plus 1, right? Just to get rid of the parentheses or leave it alone, right? It's going to still be negative 3x, right? So positive times negative is negative. 1 times 3x is 3x, okay? And then the next one is 5 times 5 is 25 minus 4. So, and then that's it. Now look at your answers. Let's look. Is the first one, does it match with A? Hernandez, does it match with A? Hernandez, Emily? Oh, you're not paying attention? The work.
It's just I'm looking at my work.
Yeah, does this? Okay, sorry. So does this match with the answer A? This line.
No.
Okay, so then my answer is no. So then does it match with the next one?
Yes.
Does it match? With B?
No. Yeah, it does.
It does? Okay, let's see. 5 plus 6x. Wait, I have a 3 and I have a 9. That doesn't. No, it doesn't. So B is not your answer. What about the next one? Does it match? It looks the same, but 5 plus 6x. Oh, look, plus and a negative. So it doesn't match with C. So what about D? 5 plus 6 minus 9 plus negative 3 could be negative 3x, right? It's the same thing. And then 25. So what's my answer? D.
How about that?
4.
Okay.
Now, what happened is that some kids they did everything. They solved for it, which they didn't have to. but they just did more work than needed. Okay, so this is the quiz that we graded. So make sure you take a picture of it and you upload